Chris Voss, never split the difference, negotiating as if your life depended on it. Negotiation is often misconstrued as a skill limited to boardrooms and legal disputes, but it is a vital part of everyday life. And to never split the difference, negotiating as if your life depended on it. Author Chris Voss highlights the importance of negotiation in all aspects of life and illustrates how our complex, irrational human nature shapes the art of negotiating. Deconstructing conventional thinking on negotiation, Voss brings insights from cognitive psychology and real-life scenarios to give readers invaluable advice on becoming more successful in their communication and interactions.
Mastering negotiation. Negotiation is not just a skill reserved for professionals, it happens in every aspect of life. To be an effective negotiator, one must understand the irrational and unpredictable nature of humans. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman and economist Amos Tversky discovered that humans are prone to cognitive biases, which make them act irrationally. Successful negotiation requires an approach that takes into consideration the complexity of humankind. Negotiation strategies. Successful negotiations involve gathering as much information as possible about the situation and the counterpart. While negotiations unfold, new information may come to light, and effective negotiators must be prepared to adapt. Building rapport and establishing trust are also crucial in gathering information, as people are more likely to share useful details with those they trust. Negotiators should aim to get the other party to talk as much as possible to uncover their needs and wants. A real-life example of the importance of misinformation and trust in negotiations is provided, where a robber spread false information to buy time and plot his escape. Overall, successful negotiation strategies involve gathering information, building trust, and adapting to new circumstances. The power of mirroring in building trust. When building trust in negotiations, active listening through mirroring can be an effective technique. Mirroring involves repeating what the other person says in an inquisitive tone. This approach can help establish similarities and foster a sense of belonging, leading to increased trust and more productive negotiations. Richard Wiseman's experiment with waiters showed that mirroring can also lead to higher tips and better outcomes. The power of your voice in negotiation. How you speak during negotiations can make or break a deal. Employing a slow, reassuring tone, also known as your late-night FM DJ voice, can calm and soothe the other party, while a positive and playful voice can put them at ease. The author illustrates these points through personal anecdotes, including negotiating with a bank robber and witnessing his girlfriend's successful bargaining in Istanbul. By mastering the power of your voice, you can achieve negotiating success. The power of tactical empathy. To make progress in psychotherapy or negotiation, empathy towards others' emotions is key. The method of tactical empathy involves combining emotional understanding with negotiation strategies to achieve the best outcome. One technique is labeling, acknowledging the other person's feelings and position. This approach calms the person down and encourages rational thinking. This was demonstrated in a 2007 study by psychologist Matthew Lieberman showing the brain's reaction to emotions when a person identifies the emotions they see. When hostages escaped to a Harlem apartment in 1998, empathy was used through labeling their feelings. They surrendered after recognizing that their emotions were acknowledged, allowing the negotiator to reach a favorable outcome. Tactical empathy involves understanding and acknowledging someone else's emotions to better position oneself in a negotiation. Avoid splitting the difference. Rushed negotiations and hasty compromises can lead to regrettable outcomes. In Never Split the Difference, author Chris Voss argues that bad deals occur when negotiators fail to understand the underlying motivations of their counterpart. People rarely say what they mean or outright reveal their intentions, so it's critical to ask probing questions and actively listen to what's being said. Additionally, Voss advises against giving in to deadlines or feeling pressured to settle quickly. Rather, taking time to gather information and build rapport with the other party can lead to better outcomes. Voss shares a compelling story of successfully negotiating the release of a woman held for ransom by understanding the kidnapper's true motivations. Overall, Never Split the Difference is a valuable resource that teaches readers how to negotiate effectively and achieve their desired outcomes.
In conclusion, Never Split the Difference illuminates the complexity of negotiation and provides the tools to harness this art in everyday interactions. Through understanding the myriad of cognitive biases that influence human behavior, embracing active listening, using voice tones strategically, comprehending others' emotions using tactical empathy, and valuing patience over hasty agreements, one can effectively navigate any negotiation. By approaching negotiations with an understanding of human complexities, readers can expect to enhance their interactions and achieve better communication outcomes, regardless of the situation.